she's at his spot waiting for Brooke. You're just like her shadow, aren't you? Yeah, so. It's Poodolf. Right, get your gift. Do you want me to hold your jacket?
Spices.
You can't get chocolate every day, but you like them just as much.
It's them things that I like.
Is it?
The Mad Sea things.
Ah, okay.
Let
me see what they are. Good morning everybody and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Hopefully it will be luckier than 13. Yesterday was a bit of a disaster. Apologies for that. And yeah, the elves were extremely rude today, making our gorgeous singing reindeer into Poodolf. It did get a little laugh out of Brooke, so that was good. Abby, as always, just shakes her head. She's 19. She wanted the elves back. In fact, she said she was going to help with the elves this year and she hasn't yet. And Brooke's advent gift today, oh, it was her spices. Brooke puts tons of spices. She's really fussy with food. Plainest food ever, but she covers it in spices. And she had ran out of the one that I'd got from the range, the little round one that you saw. And she went, oh, I really liked that. There was a bit in there that I really liked and I don't know what it was. And when she opened it today, she was like, oh, that's the bit. So I'll need to have a look and see what it was, see if I can get it separate. Because that was the reason we went to the range the other week, so that I could pick that up for her. And I got her pepper grinder as well. I thought, you can't get chocolate every day, but you can get your spices. And Abby she got the little sausage dog car cup holder coaster things. But Brooke is going away. You might have heard me saying she's going to stay at her friend's tonight and tomorrow night. So she won't be back until after school on Friday. I don't know what on earth the elves are going to do. I said, if you go and stay at your friend's, what will the elves do? And she went, annoy you. Thanks for that. Leave them with me, why not? So yeah, it's going to be another couple of Vlogmas mornings without her, which is weird. It's never happened until the start of Vlogmas when she was away at her cadet camp. Previous years she's been here every day. I suppose she's growing up. It has to happen. And the other thing, one of the good things about Brooke staying at her friend's tonight, and one of the reasons I said yes, is her new bed is supposed to be coming today between 12 and 3, I think. So it will give us a chance, or it will give Jack a chance to get her single bed out of there and get her double bed in. And also I ordered bedding, duvet cover and all the rest of it from Amazon yesterday for her. She picked the duvet cover that she wanted and I just went on and got a duvet and pillows and sheet and things like that. So that can all get done for her. It means it doesn't need to be done today if she's not back tonight. So yay, that's that. And that is part of her Christmas. She's wanted a double bed for a while and we're like, nope, not until you keep your room tidy. And she has been relatively good. I mean, as far as 14-year-old teenagers go, she's been not too bad at keeping it tidy. And after Christmas, we told her we're going to take Zana in the living room. Zana's the bearded dragon. And she's basically Brooke's because Brooke wanted one for years. And so our vivarium is quite big and we thought if she's getting a double bed, there's not really going to be an awful lot of room for her. So we said that we'll take Zana in the living room after the Christmas tree and things are away because that's where she'll be going. So yeah, it's all change in Brooke's room. I don't think Jack's going to have a chance to get it painted before the bed and that goes in, but that's fine because we did say we're not painting anywhere until after Christmas apart from the living room, after getting all that work done. So that's part of her Christmas, she knows that, and at least it's coming before Christmas. But we weren't going to order it until we knew that she was going to keep her room tidy. So that's that, done. I'm going to open my advent calendar before I forget. I've got a few things laid out here that I want to show you or do. So advent calendar number 13 for me. I keep getting confused because today's the 13th but it's Vlogmas 14. it's Holly and a berry today, and Percy is ice skating. So that's done. Oh, I was talking about the card that I got my mum and dad in Asda yesterday, so I thought I would show you this. Now, I have said that I don't do Christmas cards, and I don't even normally get one for my mum and dad. The reason I wanted one this year is to go with part of their Christmas. You'll find out on Christmas Day. And so this is the gorgeous card from Asda. It says, "For a lovely mum and dad, wishing you both a really special Christmas filled with wonderful moments to enjoy." I've no glasses on. And the little hearts 3D and that bit's 3D. It's quite nice. And inside it says, "Because you're loved and appreciated more than you'll ever know. Merry Christmas." So I thought that was nice. It was £2. And it's just to go with part of their Christmas, which I'm excited about because I think they'll like it. They might like the card, but I mean the actual gift. And the other thing is, I remembered last night when I was in my bed, I was thinking about diamond painting. Oh, I had been watching Diamond Peta on YouTube. She's got a diamond painting advent calendar. And it made me think about diamond painting, and I was like, I got 2 diamond paintings from the range in the January sales this year. What did I do with them? And I knew that I had finished one of them and I've not started the other, because I thought, oh, I could start that one. So I came on the rake for them this morning, and I did find the one that I had finished. Look, how nice is that? Merry Christmas, and it's all shimmery. I put the shimmery sealer on it, so I'll put that up. But I was thinking, where's the other one that I've not done yet? And I did find it. I forgot I'd put it somewhere separate because it's big, and I thought, well, I might get started on that over the next couple of days, because hopefully if I get all the wrapping done today, I'm going to have time to do some diamond painting. But when I was looking for that, I also found this diamond painting that I had got to make for Abby for her Christmas. Totally forgot about it. I got it from Temu. I think it was in one of my Temu hauls. She loves sausage dogs, and so I had got that, and I thought, oh right, I'll do that, and forgot about it. And so now I'm like, I really need to get that done now. It's a small one. It's only a 20 by 20, so hopefully it won't take me too long. But I have got all the drills and things sorted, so I'll be ready to get started on that as soon as I've got all this wrapping out the way. That's why I'm sitting here just now instead of where I normally do, because I've got things everywhere ready to be wrapped. It is organised chaos, honest. And yeah, so I thought, oh, I need to do that. The other thing I need to do as well today that I've just seen is I do the Triyit boxes. There's a website on the internet that you can go on called Triyit, and you basically register just with all your likes and dislikes and things like that, and then they match you to products and campaigns and things, and they send you out samples of things that they think you'll like free for you to share on social media. And basically it means they're getting feedback on their new products, and they're also getting word out to everybody about it. It's a great scheme. If you've not registered and you've got social media, it doesn't have to be YouTube, as long as you've got like Instagram, Facebook, that sort of thing. Go onto the Triyit website, and it's completely free. So I had got an email a good few weeks ago saying you've been matched to a campaign, and I was like, oh, excellent. And then asked questions about the dogs and things, and I thought, I wonder if it's going to be like Wainwright's again, or there's one that I've had quite often. I think I've done it 3 times for them. I don't know if they don't realise that I've done it, or if it's just because it's a new formula or whatever. So I thought it was maybe going to be that again, and I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and it wasn't arriving. And then Jack emptied the post box. We don't have our post come through our door because the dogs eat it. So we've got a post box in the garden, a meal box that goes in. So Jack emptied it. We always forget. And in it, there was an envelope for me with Dentasticks, pedigree Dentasticks, and the Triyit snap and share thing. And I was like, that is the campaign. So I really need to get that done, because I think everybody's already shared their pictures and things by now. So I'll need to get Jack to help me at some point. I'm not going to do it as a video because it's just this, but I'm going to take photos and maybe a wee bit of video for Instagram, and we'll try to get Hugo and Hades to sit and leave it and then take it and try to get snaps at me. So I need to do that today as well. But Vlogmas today, I want to finally talk about the Christmas movies. I mentioned right at the start of Vlogmas that I was going to try to pick a Christmas movie a week for people to watch, and then we can all share our feedback on it. So the weekend movies, or this week's movie, was going to be Candy Cane Lane, and a few of you have put in the comments that you watched it and enjoyed it, and I thought I really must get talking about it. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to also, I've got this Christmas movie advent box from Temu. I'm going to also use this to pick the next movie to watch over this weekend, and I'll try to talk about it sooner because this is Wednesday, so this isn't going up till Thursday. But you know what it's like, or you know what I'm like, my memory. So, Candy Cane Lane, did you watch it? It's Eddie Murphy, and I keep forgetting the lady's name. She was in Godmother, and she's brilliant. I really like her. They were the main people in the film. And it's basically about Eddie Murphy's family, and his wife is like, you know, quite high flyer. She's doing well in her career. And Eddie Murphy thought he was doing well, and then he went in and he got paid off, and he was devastated, didn't know how to tell his wife and all the rest of it. And then they discovered that Candy Cane Lane is like the street where they are, and everybody goes all out decorating their house and their garden. And they discovered there was going to be a competition this year for the best garden, you know, the most Christmassy and the most innovative and imaginative. And there was going to be $1,000, was it $1,000 or $100,000 prize? And he's like, I need that because I've just lost my job, I need the money. So he decides that he wants to go all out and really beat everybody. His neighbour across the road had won it like 3 years in a row, and he's like, I need to beat him this year. So it's a bit like Deck the Halls, that sort of competitive idea. But it's completely different the way that it happens, because he basically comes across a Christmas shop that he's never seen before. It's a pop-up shop, and he signs up to get this amazing decoration for in the tree, but he doesn't realise, he doesn't read the small print when he signs it, and this decoration's magical, and it causes all sorts of havoc. So the whole film is him trying to, there's little doll things in the magic shop that he soon realises come to life, and it turns out that they hadn't managed to solve the, they hadn't managed to complete the task that the magic decoration had set for them. So they had been turned into these little toys. So he had to make sure that he would solve it, he could stop it all, so that he wouldn't become a little doll, and so that the little dolls would become the real people again. And the whole film is basically about him and his family trying to stop all this happening, and it's really funny. It's a good film. It's not the best Christmas film ever, and it's Christmas magic without being Christmas magic, if you know what I mean. But Santa's still there, but it does turn out that the woman who sells him this decoration in this pop-up shop is a disgraced elf who Santa had banished from the North Pole, and that's why she's put this curse on all of these decorations and things. So it's a really good film. It's definitely worth watching. We thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just a nice easy watch. There's nothing major about it. It's just a nice easy watch. So let me know in the comments below if you watched it, what you thought of it. Did you enjoy it? Granny Annie and my dad really enjoyed it. Donna, my cousin, and Millie really enjoyed it. So yeah, hopefully you did as well. Let me know in the comments below. The other one that I had mentioned that Granny Annie has watched and enjoyed, and we've not had a chance to watch yet, is A Christmas Karen. Now that's on, if you go onto the Prime Video app, it's a free movie on, is it Freevee or something, that's part of the Prime app. So you get to watch it, but there's adverts that you can fast forward. So that's where it is if you want to watch it. We're going to hopefully watch it sometime soon, because it's a take on A Christmas Carol, obviously. Last year there was A Christmas Carol, as in the lady's name Carol, and that was quite good if I remember right. But this one's A Christmas Karen, and it's about I keep getting itchy when I'm filming, I don't know why. it's about a Karen, you know, your social media Karen that complains at everything and shouts about everything. It's about her and how, I think, I don't know if she gets a ghost visiting her to try to get her Christmas spirit back. I think that's the idea behind it. But Granny Annie loves, I don't think there's any version of A Christmas Carol she's seen that she doesn't like. But yeah, she enjoyed it. So, this week's film, so if you've not watched that, try and watch it. We're going to try and watch it. But I want to go and have a wee look at this movie Advent, because I did get it for Vlogmas and totally forgot about it. Let me have a wee look. I apologise for my eyes when I've got my glasses on. Well, I'll put the ring light off and see. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad like this, just while I'm having a wee look. Right, so, it's not one day to go. How many days is there to go now? This is the 13th, so 12 days to go. 12 days to go, 12 days till Santa. Right, 12 days to go. Let's see. We don't necessarily have to do this movie. I just thought I would see what it is. It is, yes, December the 13th. The Elf, not Elf, The Elf. Oh, they've got it wrong. It is Elf. My favourite. That is my favourite Christmas film of all time, Elf. And I always watch it on Christmas Eve, so I'm not going to watch it this weekend, but you can if you want. And the trivia is, raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York City to meet his biological father, Walter Hobbs, who doesn't know he exists and is in desperate need of some Christmas spirit. Is there anybody out there who hasn't seen Elf? You need to let me know. We went to the Hydro a couple of years ago to see Elf the musical, and it was amazing. Absolutely love it. So, that's my Christmas Eve film, so I'm not going to watch that this weekend. In fact, let's see what the Christmas Eve film is. December 24th. Oh, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I watched that when the girls were really, really young. I bet you that'll be on the Disney Channel. So we'll make that one. I'll pick another one as well. We'll make that one of them. What's the trivia? Mickey and his friends star in 3 heartwarming stories of Christmas past. Sorry, it's very small writing. My eyes aren't that good even with my glasses. So yeah, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I'll try and watch that. Jack won't watch that with me. But oh, actually he's out at the football tonight, so I might watch it tonight. And let me try to think of another Christmas film. Genie. I mentioned that as well. That's a really good film. Has anybody watched that yet? I think Doris was going to watch it with, was it Doris? No. Somebody was going to watch it with her grandkids. I can't remember. But yeah, we really enjoyed it. It's Melissa McCarthy that's in that. Good film. And Violent Night I spoke about as well. That is brilliant. That's not a kid film, but it's a really good film if you're interested in that. Let me pick one more at random. Last year I did watch some of the old movies, like, what was it, White Christmas and, oh, what's the one with the, every time a bell rings an angel gets its wings, and Clarence. I watched that one anyway. I wasn't impressed. I don't like old films, I have to say. I don't like old films. I like the new ones. Oh, Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Now, I have to say, I prefer that to the original one. So, there's another one. So, Home Alone 2 Lost in New York and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Now, the whole point of doing this is to put people outside their comfort zone and maybe watch films that they've not watched before. So, and that's what I did last year and was not impressed. But yeah, so, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. What is the trivia? 1 year after Kevin McAllister was left home alone and had to defeat a pair of bumbling burglars, he accidentally finds himself stranded in New York City, and the same criminals are not far behind. That's a good one. So there's that one. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Elf, if you've not seen it, but that's my Christmas Eve one. Genie. Violent Night. Take your pick. take your pick of all of them and we'll have a chat about them next week. I'm going to try and watch Home Alone 2 and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas this week and talk about them. So, that's that. I think I'm sorted. What I'm going to do, I know I've still got the music quiz to do, but I'll come on later on and I'll do the music quiz when I'm finishing up. But right now I need to go and get some more wrapping done. I have got, that was the other thing I tried to get at Asda yesterday and couldn't. The refills for the little on-hand sellotape dispenser. I did buy other little ones that looked like they would fit, but they don't. Sellotape aren't daft. They knew that people would do that, buy the cheap sellotape and use their dispenser. So I tried to get refills in Asda and they didn't have any, so I ordered that on Amazon yesterday as well. But I've got enough to be getting on with just now, I think. So I'm going to head off, I'm going to get that done and I'll come back to you later on. Good afternoon, it's about 1 o'clock. I don't know if you can see the smoke on the water over there, it's lovely. It's really cool, it's actually a really nice day, look at the sunshine. So we decided to come out onto the terrace for a wee while. Jack's got the chair on the cover of the fire pit so it doesn't blow away. Look at Hugo. Oh, it's so nice to be outside. Jack's just having a coffee. I'll let you see the, hold on. You can see the nutcrackers more clearly from up here. There's one, and there's the other. Yay! And obviously the lights aren't on because it's light. And there's my mum's nutcrackers over at the cabin. I am so over wrapping. I've had enough. Oh, I've only got a few things still to do for the girls, but I'm waiting for a couple of things to come through by delivery. I'm still waiting on Abby's annual that I was talking about yesterday and a gift voucher for Brooke. I'm not going to say where that's from, but I went into the shop in question on Sunday to get a gift card, and it was queued for miles, and I thought I'll get it online, which I did, and it was free delivery, so it's cool, it's all good. Look at Hugo sitting over there. Our neighbour's out, so they're sitting being nosy. So yeah, once Jack's had his coffee, oh, can you see me? Once Jack's had his coffee, we're going to try and get the photos for this. And have I dropped the card? Where is it? Oh, it's under my wheel, hold on. Yeah, I thought it might be quite nice to do it outside since it's a nice day. But yeah, that's what we're at the moment. I've done enough wrapping for the day. I've just about run out of the sellotape anyway. So that should be coming today as well. So I will catch up with you later on. Eating his. That good, son. They all liked them anyway. It was the pedigree Dentasticks, specifically proven to reduce tartar build-up. No artificial flavours, no added sugars, and low in fat. And that was, what flavour was that? I don't know actually. Meant for 5 to 10 kilograms. Hugo's 10 times that. He's about 60 odd kilograms. I don't know what flavour it was. They enjoyed them anyway, didn't you, pups? Right, I need to go and post these on Instagram now. I'm never on Instagram anymore either. But it's part of the deal. It's part of the deal with her. Eh? Yay! That's the bed arrived. Jack's getting it on the way through. That's the mattress. And we've got the duvet and the cupboard and everything. Sorted! They look like they've been electrocuted. You've got the hang of this now, Hades. You know exactly what that is. That's Molly's one though. You need to wait till they're out the box, Hades. Like in and out the dust and bluebells. evening. Please excuse that numpty barking. Jack and Abby are away to the football, and I did sit and start watching Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, but I have to admit, it's not the same without kids. I can't watch it. I don't know if I'm just too old or if it's just not the same without kids, but that kind of cartoon does nothing for me now. Maybe when if I ever have grandkids, it might be different, but no, not for me. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to watch it if you've got any little kids. It looked like it could have been quite a good wee film, but it's just not my sort of thing anymore. So still feel free to watch it if you want. Listen to him. The other film, a film that we did watch today actually is Serendipity. I love that film. John Cusack, I think it is, that's in it. And yes, I watched it years ago and I've seen it loads of times. I wouldn't class it as a Christmas film. It's another one that's set around Christmas, so it is under Christmas movies. If you've not watched it, it's worth watching. Serendipity. It's about serendipity, a couple that meet and they believe that if they're meant to be together they'll meet again and their paths keep crossing. It's just a nice wee romantic rom-com. So yeah, I am still going to watch Home Alone 2 at some point. I've just not today. Molly just came skidding into the room to get the toy. No, I'm not playing because you make too much noise. So yeah, I decided just to come through into my room to watch some more Vlogmas videos and start that diamond painting because I didn't start it earlier. After I last spoke to you, I was planning to come through and do some diamond painting, but then Jack started watching Serendipity, so I sat down and watched that with him, and then Brooke's bed came, and yeah, Jack went to take the old bed out and realised our room wasn't quite as tidy as we thought it was, so I ended up in there tidying all that up. And by the time I did it, Jack was like, nah, I'm not doing it today, I'll do it tomorrow. Because Brooke's not going to be home until Friday anyway. I'm going to shut that door. It's going to be one of those nights. Yeah, so by the time I'd done all that, Jack's like, I'm not doing it now. He didn't have time before going out to the football. But Brooke's not back until Friday anyway, so it's not a big deal. It'll get done tomorrow. I'll show you it once it's done. And yeah, so that's been it. That is what we've been up to. But I thought I'll come on and do the music quiz first and get this Vlogmas wrapped up. Do you know that's us more than halfway through Vlogmas already? I can't believe it. It is flying in. It really is flying in. Unbelievable. It's going to be the big day soon and the big man will be coming down the chimney before we know it. And then it'll be 2024. Oh my God. Let's not even go there. Right, I am going to have a look at the cards and see what song we're doing. Oh, and an apology, or a few things actually. Fiona Snedden, who I talk about, I've spoken about a few times before. She's been a friend of mine and my mum's for years because she goes to my mum's dancing. And she has mentioned a couple of things. First of all, the elf, I couldn't remember his name, it's Winston. As soon as she said it, I was like, yeah, that's right, it's Winston. And it was Fiona that helped me remember last year that Satan was called Satan. She's very observant and got a good memory. And she was also asking what the baby was called. And I went, well, you can name the baby. So I'm waiting for her to come back. So Fiona, come back to me with a name for the baby. And also she pointed out that I did make a big boob with one of the guess a song from Random Lyrics, fa la 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 la. She said, I thought it was this song, but that's not the right words. And I was like, oh, because it was the right song. And I had said, it shone in the star, it shone in the sky like a star. The real words are, it hung in the sky like a star. So if that threw you, you can go back and change it if you want, if you weren't sure. So I apologise for getting the words wrong. Thank you for pointing out, Fiona. Most appreciated. Yeah, you know that way. I get so carried away with Vlogmas. Right, let's find another one. This is going to be a trivia one because it's something that I didn't know. I actually didn't know that this song was called what it actually is called. So it might be difficult. The trivia is, everyone knows this holiday song, so it barely needs a name. It's the one where Nat King Cole sings, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. It's so popular that it was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 1974. I had no idea that that song is called what it's called. If you know what it's called, put it in the comments below. I didn't know that. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. So this was trivia crossed with, guess a song from Random Lyrics crossed with Crazy Christmas Karaoke. Yeah, it's a bit of all three today. Why do I get itchy when I start recording? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, let me know what is the name of that song by Nat King Cole, and it was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 1974. Before I was even born, would you believe? A year older than me. Right, I think that is everything for today's Vlogmas. It's going to be weird tomorrow. I don't know what the elves are going to do since there's no Brooke. We'll just need to wait and see when we get up. And I don't know what my plans are for tomorrow either. We'll just have to go with the flow. Oh, do you know what it is actually? Tomorrow, I am definitely going to get those blooming mugs put away in the cupboard. They're doing my head in sitting there. I went to use one for Jack's coffee earlier and I was like, no, I've not washed them yet. So tonight I'm going to put them into the dishwasher before I go to my bed so that they're all clean, because I've been up the loft. So that they're all clean. And yeah, so tomorrow when I'm blathering to you, we'll have a wee look at my Christmas mugs as I'm putting them away. That is the plan, because it's going to be Christmas and I'll be time to put them back up the loft again before I've even used them. Anyway, that is for tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching this, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget, talk to me in the comments below. What is the name of that song? Where is the elf head today? Also, just anything in general that you want to blather to me about. I have got those photos on Instagram now, and I will put them in when I'm editing, so you should have seen them. They're not great, but it fulfills my responsibility to the Triyit campaign. I've posted them like I should. And yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my little channel and let's try and get it growing. It is growing nicely over Vlogmas, so thank you so much to all of the new people who have came over to visit and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas as much as I am, and I hope you're feeling as festive as I am. Pride, behave. And I don't quite look like I've got horns tonight. I noticed when I was editing today's video, that the way I was sitting, it looked like I had antlers. It wasn't, it was a cushion that I made. Anyway, I'm going to stop havering and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks everyone. Bye.